as we go through our day, our mind is thinking a new thought every 15 or so seconds, and most of the time, we're unaware of it. Hi, my name is Aili Storen, and I'm a mindfulness and meditation teacher. In terms of the importance of mindfulness in my own life, it's something that I've been practicing for the last about 10 years in conjunction with cognitive behavioral therapies and other therapies. And what I've really found to be the most important aspect of it is the ability to create a sense of space between thought and emotion. Our mind is thinking a new thought every 15 or so seconds, and emotions are coming, they're going, and most of the time we're unaware of it. And when we're unaware that the mind is thinking, that the emotions are coming and going, they're often pulling us left, right, and center. So we get lost, we get stressed, we get worried, we get bound up, and we get overwhelmed. And what the mindfulness practice does is it allows us to take a moment of pause and just be like, oh, there's sadness, or there's frustration, or there's joy, etc., etc. And so that rather than those things now pulling us around, we become the observer and the witness of them. So it allows us a sense of empowerment within the moment. And that doesn't always work, especially if you're around family or if you're really flustered with work or angry driving. But the ability to just notice that the mind is thinking, that's the practice. That is the moment of the awareness. That is the mindfulness. And often, when we think about mindfulness, we think of it as this like woo-woo thing that, doesn't really make tangible sense. And a lot of the fear around it, around meditation and practicing, is that if we start to practice meditation, mindfulness, etc., it's going to make us like soft and not really give a damn, when actually the data shows the opposite. It doesn't dumb us down and numb us, it actually empowers us to choose the thoughts that are important, to choose the emotions that are important. It doesn't have to be any more complicated than that. So for example, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes because it's better when practiced. Close your eyes for a moment. And just allow your arms to settle at your sides. And just take a big breath in. And a big breath out. And just start to become aware of the parts of your body that are connected to your seat. So maybe you feel the weight of the sit bones, maybe the back on your chair, feet on the ground. Just feeling your body sitting. And then starting to draw your attention to your breath. And just noticing where you feel your breath in your body. Maybe it's on the tip of the nose, maybe in the chest, down into the belly, the pelvis. Just feeling the body breathing. And then starting to shift your awareness to your mind. And without needing to judge anything, just taking a step back and noticing what is calling your attention. And maybe there's a thought there. Maybe the mind is like, oh, I gotta get groceries, I'm bored. Maybe there's a memory, maybe an emotion. But whatever's there, just noting it, observing it. And then maybe something else arises, and equally just noticing that. And then bringing your attention back to feeling your breath. And then back to feeling the weight of your body supported by the ground below you. And allowing the eyes to open softly. And just taking in the space. So that is a very short version of a mindfulness practice, and it's an incredibly empowering thing, especially in places of work that are competitive, right? There's a lot of the time a resistance to a practice like this because there's this idea that it's going to soften us too much and we're going to lose our edge. When really, when you think about it, what it allows us to do is to clear out all the unnecessary jumble that's going on in the mind and to really focus on what is actually important, right? The thoughts that actually serve us or that we are driven by. To me, the mindfulness practice is something that everybody could benefit from. Thank you guys for your time.